you know?
Obviously.
Yeah, man. Used to be Rat Pack, but man, grew up then, evolved. You know what I mean? Now we're on that tricky things. Sort of. Different things. The truth, Steve.
Yeah, man, I mean it all the time.
Yeah, man, you know? But basically the science is, you know, to those of you lost, whatever, you want to know what things are about, you got to ask yourself these few questions, you know what I'm saying? We break it like this. It's like, you know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, then where am I? You know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, then where am I?
Let's take it under and get it on through. The beats and melodies are symbols of these. Feelings of expression, depression, adolescence. Brethrens and leeches, teachers and preachers. So many truths in different realities. You see the one truth, you'll know that this ain't no game. Which way to go, Jane Doe? Up, down, left or right? That's alright, you'll be hitting circles for life. System got you under control or under their thumb, keeping the righteous on the run. Well, it's a long journey and the path is effing hard. Though the word of God be living proof, so many disregard. This soul will be scarred. Secrets in the stars, in the trees, where I be, where I am, where I stand. Cause man and the land be going through mad changes. Hip-hop stages, evolution. One solution, start the smart revolution. Cause life can't stop growing, and I can't stop knowing or learning. Gotta keep the wax burning. True inside.
Yeah, you know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, then where am I? Where am I? You know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, then where am I? Yeah, you know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, then where am I? I'm here. You know who you are, you know who I am, I know you know where it's at, Jay. I've been placed in a midst of where I done return. Boundaries do bound me, rebound, I must earn. Position on my mental's instrumental.
Take over.
My faithful for stuff to be no witness to Jehovah. Jane here the dog though, letting truth transpire. To transcend man's intention, not a spirit never retires. Higher rates I see, sweet dreams I do reap. The rewards of compassion. I rationally speak, leaps made by a science. What's up? What you proclaim? Match funds and wizardry, creators die in this game. Brad strive to maintain mainframe, truth unequal. Watch he thrives for material.
Others live like it's a sequel.
Genocide will show face, so the face is backlash. Best be root from blood before you rope the true track. Experimenting, for where am I? But there is one left person. You know who you are. Yeah, you know I know who. You know, it's the science still. It's the science still.
It's like that.
You know,
inside of your mental. You know where you are at your physical. But
you know who you are. You know who I am.
You know where it's at. Then where am I?
You know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, yeah. You know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at, then where am I? You know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at. 20 long years on the planet Earth. The urge to rock rhymes started back from birth. You see, I got my two connections. The third is my pride. My root is Trinidad and now I'm branching worldwide. But stride after stride, man, fools be bugging me. Trying to ride the way my main chick be loving me. And what the, your angle? Wanna make a beat, but now you're missing the start bangle. Trying to beat them because you can't defend your own. They started this thing, so time for us to bring it home. But if you bring home the bacon, I'm taking your junk and throw it all in the trash. Cause you're faking the funk. I watch you fake it, some punks can't say it flow. Now they caught in the abyss, and all just for this. Drowned by the sea, cause they try to oversee when they know the wheat is better. So here's a freaking letter. You got to check the stand because the soggy rhymes are there. And this is the movement, so John White movement. I got my niggas in the back, so give mad props. Because if you don't know where you are, well, you got to stop, yo. Stop. You know who you are, you know who I am, you know where it's at. Hey, yo, this is the obvious signing off. 3, 0, 0, and